You are now entering the madness. Please remember the 15 and 18 plus channel with adult content and views. People's views are their own and no responsibility is held by the host. Please leave now or forever hold your peace. There is no room for snowflakes or degenerate selected people get a kick right in the cunt. Thanks.
Hello, DT.
I can see your face, but I know that you're not there. I can smell your body, your scent still lingers in the air. And it's been so long since I held you tight, angel of mine. And it's been so long, it's been so long, I wanna hold you tonight. I can hold your hand now when I close my eyes. I can feel your body, I can feel it next to mine. Yes, I can. I can hear your voice as you say goodnight, angel of mine. Yeah, it's been so long, it's been so long, I wanna hold you tonight. You make me feel like I've never known, and just for you I've got so much love to show. You came along out of the blue, and I would do anything for you. I'm lying here alone, an empty space where you should be.
I'll say my afternoons when I'm enjoying listening to Blast from the Past. I ain't been listening for a long time. Fucking great.
No, it won't. It's been so long since I held you tight, angel of mine.
Yeah, definitely, Connie. Definitely, he was a bit of a prodigy, ain't he? So.
I wanna hold you tonight.
Fucking hell, Libertarian, take it easy. You guys take your time. Would help if I turn them on. There's the camera. There's the camera. I'm looking at. I've got two screens open, so I'm just sorting out the YouTube side a moment. Making sure it's all as I want it. Yeah, it is. The camera's in the middle. It's doing my nut, and it's in between the two screens. It's looking this way. Oh fucking hell! Afternoon, everybody. Afternoon. I'm gonna go back as far as I can. First person in. Big up agent all day. Big up agent all day long. Evening, Alter. Yeah, feel free to jump on Alter. I'm gonna try and keep it as chilled as possible. You know, I don't want no over the top malarkey because yeah, you know, it's too much. It gets too much. And I did see that, Connie. I've been out working today. It's day's work today, so I had to come in, take the dog, go to the pharmacy for my missus, and just made myself some burgers. So I've just had burgers for tea. Big up, I'm just a bloke, aka Tony P. That's not really Tony P. Big up you anyway. Big up you. Evening, Broxy. Big up Sperm Cider. Yeah, I'm a listed building. I am, yeah. See, I'm a listed building. Yeah. No. Evening, John and Kendra. All over the country today. Out to Bath first. Just to go up and change a flu cap. All the way from South Wales to Bath to change a flu cap. Evening, Zara. And then up to Worcester, through Worcester, and back towards fucking Herefordshire to do another job, which was a boiler change, an oil boiler change. So my mate needed me for out with the lifting. So yeah, that's what I was out for today. Lots and lots of driving. Nothing too strenuous work-wise. So yeah, good day, good day. Afternoon, Louise. Afternoon, Belfast. Afternoon, Jason. Afternoon, Nomadic. Probably is just about afternoon where you are. Nomadic might be morning. I don't know what part of the country you're in, to be honest. If you're on the west coast, it might be middle of the night still, or you know, early hours or something. Big up, Porky. Evening, Reese. Evening, Dodge. I did see all your names coming down, but I wanted to listen to that track. I'd forgotten all about Ainsley Lester, and he is a lot like John Cougar Mellencamp. I haven't heard anything from him, so I'm going to have to look him up because he was like he was a child prodigy blues guitarist, and I saw him in 2006 when that album came out in a small club, a small blues club, and it was absolutely mind-blowing. Far, far, far superior to the album. Far superior. Absolutely amazing. I think I've nearly caught up with everybody. Evening, Paul C. Evening, Stevie. Nearly caught up, nearly caught up. The only people I haven't... Sensei. Evening. The only people I haven't said good afternoon or evening to is Ghosty Ghosties. So, evening to the ghosts as well. Evening, ghosts. Oh, sure. I would say that's a hard one for me, Stevie, but it's not. I love Cream. Not so fussed on Eric Clapton's stuff on his own. Layla and a couple of others, yes. Mark Knopfler all the way, I'm afraid. Fingers do the talking. That finger picking style that Mark Knopfler's got he's amazing. He's fucking absolutely amazing. Amazing. You know, Porthos. Oh yeah, the list. I was hearing whispers of lists of channels that were going to get attempted struck or something. I don't know. That's why I take the piss with my titles. I don't know anything about a list. Big up, Roxy. I don't know anything about a list. Like I said, I was off early last night. Crinkle, what do you want? You know, I was off early last night. Granddaughter was here, so, and I was knack anyway, and we haven't been the best. And I had to get up at, well, I didn't have to, but my alarm was set for 5:30, but I was awake at 5 o'clock anyway for work. So I wasn't even leaving till 7. But I've got to get up. Evening, Wolfman. I've got to get up. I've got to have my breakfast, smoke, big cup of coffee if I know I'm going to work, and take the dog out with that. So, I'll take the dog out. But the dog did spend all day whinging while I wasn't here, even though my missus hasn't gone anywhere all day. He spent the day whinging. He's now been out for his walk and had his dinner, and he's on his bed looking as if butter wouldn't melt in his mouth. But he's probably knackered from all the crying. Evening, London girl. Afternoons, bagmans, if you get me. No shorts today. I had time to do them when I was out working, and I had my Chuck dungarees on as well, but I didn't have my Trump hat, and it was a lot of driving. So when we were stopped working, I was actually doing something, so I didn't have time to piss around on my phone. I could have done when I had a smoke and cup of tea, but if I'm going out with my mate to work, I make sure he gets his money worth out of me. While he's disassembling one boiler to take it out to be replaced, I'm disassembling the new boiler, ready to be put in place. So I'm not qualified to fit or anything, but the oil boilers I've been doing with him a while now, so I know how to safely remove all the copper piping, all the clips, all the electricals. So yeah, I do that and remove it from the pallet as well if it's not too heavy. If it's a couple of 100 kilo or 150, I can get it off the pallet. But any more than that, we need 2 of us, or 2 of us in a porta trolley. Yeah, I just take, me, DT. I take the piss. That's why. Yeah, I had someone mention that there was a list, people mentioning on live streams, channels to strike or whatever, and I thought, I'm in on this. I've got to be there somewhere because my channel's attempted to be struck twice, so I've got to be in there somewhere. But I have a giggle with it. I have a giggle with whatever. I don't take anything too seriously. Look, don't take everything too seriously. Even that degenerate, that's using my face, AI mapped, is in the chat, and I haven't chucked him out. So, just don't take it too serious. If it gets serious, where I get people emailing me telling me that a certain shithead has been using my face to actually do naughty stuff, then that's a different matter. That's a completely different matter. But I take the piss out myself. If he's going to go on panels and just take the piss as me, what can I do? If he's going to go on panels and then porn bomb as me, posing as me, then there is something I can do. But yeah, he's in the chat. I'm not bothered. I'm here for a laugh. Evening, Joe. Evening. Yeah, we're all on the list, Joe. What do you mean you're all on the list, Joe? You're on it as well. I don't know what the list is, but you're on it. I don't know. Could be a shopping list for all I know. Someone could have been tea bags, sugar. Got a few people coming round, so extra packet of digestives, good ones, not the fucking Happy Shopper ones. Proper McVitie's. Who's on the what? Hold on. What list are we talking about? What list are we talking about, Joe? Huh? Oh, my scarf's been through the wash. My schmurger's been. It's not a scarf. It's a schmurger. My schmurger's been through the wash, and I wore it the other day and put it on after I sprayed myself with Lacoste. Have that in your fucking stink pipe. Yeah. Smells lovely. I look like an old lady, look. I look like an old lady in the winter when I go around with my schmurger on. I do, libertarian. I do enjoy making the videos. I am, even though really I am in real life quite a shy person and introverted. When I've got an instrument or any sort of audience, I turn into a complete prick. You know, with the music, I just sort of, I don't ignore what's going on in front of me, but I'm that wrapped up in the actual music that, you know, I put on all sorts of faces and I'm fucking playing one-handed and holding the bass up in the air, fucking playing it, and I can't help myself. And another thing is, if we've ever taken the kids to the theatre or the circus, who do you think is the person that always gets picked out the audience to go on stage? Me. Every fucking time. Every time. Ah, don't say that, Joe. You're not a Canut. Little bit behind on the chat. Evening, Fox. Evening. Yeah, I was gonna because I've reset my computer and I've got more room. I was gonna set up my ambient lighting for this one, for this setup. Well, I didn't get around to it. Didn't get around to it today. Evening, Katie. I know, Dodge. A whole list. Okay, I haven't even bought a notepad and pen yet. We've got plenty of pens, but you won't find an empty notepad in this house. No chance. Any notepads, my missus has got all them, and they're all scribbled in or ripped pages. Evening, Robert. Yeah, all good, thanks, Robert. All good. I've been out grafting today, so missus has just gone on her machine. That's what I'm doing at this time of the evening. On a Friday, I wouldn't usually, but evening, Graham. I wouldn't usually, but you know, missus is on her machine for 3 hours, so you know, I've got to wait on her with tea. She's already had tea and some toast and that, and her jam and her butter taken to her. So I'll probably get a text or a shout in about half an hour. Any chance of another cup of tea? And I'll be ready then. I've only got 1/3 of a cup of cold coffee, so. Am I going to be stoning? Fucking right I am. Fucking right. I've only had one today. I've been working all day, so. And my mate dropped me some nice Alaskan flowers, if you get me. Some rainbow sherbets. So, yeah. I am going to be extremely stoned because I've been smoking the same for weeks and weeks. And as anyone who smokes knows, you get immune to it if you smoke the same week on week on week. You know, you have to have a change because you do get immune. There used to be the problem with the old squishy. It used to be lovely for the first 2 weeks, the gold and the red seal. But after that, you just get so immune. You have to consume so much. It's just not cost effective. Fuck it. Evening, Rob. Evening, fella. Oh, terrorist list. I've got Schmerger, so I've got to be on it. And I've got all sorts of masks and knives. I've got a lovely, is it a Whitby? I'm not going to show it. I might, diver's knife, which is one of my bushcraft knives. But yeah, it's never seen a piece of wood or a piece of fish because it's not going in my fucking fishing box. The last Whitby knife I put in my fishing box, which cost about only a folding one, 3.5-inch blade, 4-inch handle, Cost about 40 quid. Used it for fishing, and it's still brilliant. But oh my god, it stinks and it's fucking tarnished, bad. And I do like to keep one. I've got a Hella, and it's put away. Paul C. All I've heard is list mentioned a couple of times. I've got no idea what's going on. Someone said something. It was a list of channels that were going to get attempted struck or something. I don't fucking know. I'm not really bothered. So, yeah, it's twice mine's attempted to be struck. Third time might be lucky if someone goes for it. Thank you very much, Sperm Cider. But yeah, there's a bit of bad language on mine, and you know, anything on my channel would either, it's age verified anyway, but YouTube have got the option to put an extra age restriction on it, which they've done before, or they will ask me to take it down first. So, you know, if it's anything too heavy. Evening, SG. Don't think I've missed anybody. Even I did. Evening, Michelle. Thank you again, Sperm Cider. Thank you. Just gonna jump up and shut the bottom window a minute. Car's outside, so. I was just about to tell you. All right. You got the key? Right, yeah. You've got to keep straight with you, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah, all right. Oh, I had to see the granddaughter off as well. She's off babysitting over the daughters for her other half to go out and play darts. So she's off over there, and she'll be back later to stay with us. Fuck me, I've been waffling for, well, I think we had 6 minutes of music, so I think I haven't put everyone through that much, have I? Yeah, it's stuff of my own, it is, Paul, so obviously I haven't purchased any for ages. I've just been huffing on my own. And you get immune, and I waited and waited, and I've waited until I've only got a little bit of my own left, and then I called my mate today, and it's his own rainbow sherbet, so I know exactly what's gone into it, and he's not one of these to use chemicals because someone on the YouTube says that this going to do this if you use this, that, and the other. He knows the score. You know, Tommy, he knows the score. It's less equals more when, as far as nutrients are concerned. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to incriminate myself. Connie, I was saying that the other day, Connie. My demographic, my analytics, a big percentage of my viewers are women, and it's not because of any sort of dashing good looks. So it must be because I'm calm and quite placid. Sharp, piss off! It's not a scarf. It's a schmurger. It's not a scarf. Don't call it a scarf. My missus calls it a scarf. Yeah, it's a schmurger. Look. There she is, in all her glory. It's a massive one. Massive schmurger. I'll tell you, it comes in fucking handy in the winter up here. There's nothing, not a lot better than that to keep the fucking wind out your neck. under a jacket, I'll tell you. And it's not a scarf, Shah. Piss off, it's not a scarf. Let me pin that when it comes up. Someone will have to comment. You get Smith? Oh, he's living on the streets of the Bristols. I was going through Bristol's today, and I wasn't quick enough to afternoon taters. I wasn't quick enough to get a photo of the sign for St. Paul's. I was determined to get one. I'll just fucking Google it. Oh, we got a guest. You can get the... Go away, dude. Go away. No. I did have a guest backstage. That's not a light, Zara. That's the camera. That's the camera picking up this light up here. I've got a 3-spot halogen, and it's the camera. It's the camera. So there you go. I did have a guest backstage, and it was that game something or other, and it was they had their camera on, and it was a kid of about 8. So I've banned him from studio. Why his parents are letting him onto YouTube on age verified channels. My channel is 18 plus, age verified. Oh, fucking hell, man. Ridiculous. Living on the streets of the Bristols. Pork chop, it's not a fucking scarf. That's a phone call. Excuse me. Just the missus, making sure I've got the granddaughter to go babysit then. You know, John. Oh, big up, Tommy. I've got a mate who's done that as well. I've got a mate who's done that. Did it for his brother. Yeah, it's a hell of a thing to do. A hell of a thing to do. Zara, it's not. It's a schmurger. I'm sticking to it. And that's the end of that. End of conversation. Yeah. Oh, no. It's someone tried to get on the other day. I don't know why they tried to get on this channel. They got some sort of gaming name. Is the gaming is in the title of they haven't put it in the comments. I don't know, something gaming channel. And it was a fucking kiddie. So whether they've let their kiddie or their kiddies just popped in front of the camera when they're trying to come on, but I ain't having it. I ain't having it. I've survived on a couple of coffees today, and then I just made some burgers when I got home, Joe. Bacon cheeseburgers. Yeah, probably Dodge. Fucking hell, man. Roxy, piss off. It's not a shawl. Fox, it's not a scarf. Right, that's it. That's it. I'm getting rid of it. I'm going to burn it. I'm going to burn it with a book and my fucking Nathan Benson beard. I'm going to burn it now. That's the end of that. Not having it anymore. Put this on instead. Big up, DJ. A pashmina is a schmurger. Sure. Just depends where it comes from. Oh, I love mine broccoli. You know, so many million people of Arabic and Asian descent can't be wrong. Good idea, Bobby K's tooth. Yeah, I'm a bit gutted I didn't make one today. You know, I made the one the other day about Aaron, piss off. About Ultra and that for a giggle. And then of course Steve had a fucking hissy fit again, didn't he? And a couple of his loyals decided that they were going to take offense at me singing about his dead dog. One man band, you can do one and all. And yeah, so I thought I'd have a giggle at their expense with Steve, but I did take the dead dog singing video down. I'll still make videos with Ted in Alaska as a bush pilot. Fucking why wouldn't I? He's a good character. But as for singing about Steve's dog's dead, Steve's dog's dead, Steve's dog's dead, I'm not going to do that anymore. Steve's dog's dead, Steve's dog's dead, I'm not going to sing that anymore. Steve's dog's dead, I'm not going to sing it anymore. So I took it off my channel. So yeah, I'm not going to do that no more. It's not nice. It's not nice. I can do that for you, John. I can do that, John. You're live later, John. When you're live later, I'll cut as long as there's no one on panel. I'll come backstage and I'll drop you my number, my phone number, and just give me a text. Yeah, I haven't got a lot on this weekend, to be honest. So yeah, it's not a problem. It's not a problem for us to get together. Yeah. So as soon as you go live later, I know you've got a guest coming or whatever, but yeah, as soon as you go live later, if you want, I can jump in back and yeah, we can swap numbers, or I'll just drop mine in there as long as no one else gets hold of it, because only a few people off the tubes have got my number. So yeah, no problem. That will be a deal. Yeah, that could be a deal, John. No problem. Exactly, sperm cider. Exactly. Oh, we got working out in the country today. Fucking went back to the van for some bits, and there's fucking horse flies in the back of the van. Fucking fuming. I wouldn't go anywhere near. They had to fuck off first. I had to light up the ciggy and get in there and get rid of the bastards. I know I look better in the scarf bag, man. I know. Oh, I didn't see that, Ice. What for, Andy? It's anybody and everybody, isn't it? But the thing is, he's got people that like might have only phoned him a month or two ago that actually not believe everything he says, but believe his story. And if you've heard his story fucking 3 million times, like all of us have, you know it slightly changes every time. And you know, it's going to end up that he was fucking hauled in one day in a net from the bottom of the sea, and he's Neptune, and he was in the Irish Sea living, and he was hauled up by a net, lost his scales and his fucking gills, and had to become a human. That's what'll be next, fucking idiot. And the way he was, I know he's done it to a lot of us, but the way he was speaking to Shah the other morning was fucking, what he was saying to her was absolutely fucking disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah, probably. The only list I'm on is a list for getting me a Medicanny card. And I'm on a list to go and have a rant and rave at the doctor as well, so. I get C's. You get miss? I get yes. I was living on the streets of the Bristols in St. Paul's. I can't go back to St. Paul's because I's a wrong un. Sorry, I don't like saying that about people, but I'm not lying, am I? No. You know, you can't talk about people's wives, daughters, brothers, uncles, nans, cousins, the way he does. And the way he does it seriously with his fucking crazy eyes. No wonder he's living there. He can't function properly in society. He can't even function properly in a dysfunctional society of a fucking traveller camp. For fuck's sake, they had to fucking throw him out and give him one of their best vehicles to get rid of him. The fucking... Here I go. Cold coffee. I will put a tune on in a minute, though, because I've already had a shout from my missus to... she would like another fresh cup of tea, so I'll be doing that in a minute. I'm just gonna smoke me well, it's fucking virtually roach. I'm gonna smoke me roach. I'm gonna put another track on. Right, that is. If you get me, if Mrs. Ice Chain gets me. Hi guys, Ari Anakin here. I'd just like to say hello to Mrs. Ice Chain. Thank you for the tennis ball and the baker's complete. You can tell I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. What's the time? Look at that. I've been up nearly 13 and a half hours. And I get stupid when I'm tired. And I'm getting tired quick now. I've sat down. I was saying that I fell asleep in the van this morning. And I think I must have twice because fucking my mate Lee, once I felt the van judder left to right. So I was like, oh, right. Not that we had anything to do. And then the second time I woke myself up because as soon as I'd fallen asleep, as soon as my chin hit my chest, I snored and woke myself up. Just going to line up a music track a minute. Let's get that up a minute. Fuck me, you got to make sure you click all. It's all new on there. You got to make sure you click the when you run two screens. You got to click the extra audio tab. Right, put the kettle on. I'll be back. After I've unmuted the advert, that is.
Perfect Fit supports whole body health. AXA Insurance.
It's on. Good timing. Good timing, good timing. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but that's the sort of mood I'm in after being out today. Nice, upbeat. I shouldn't be. I'm in a weird mood because I'm tired, but I suppose it's because I haven't had a smoker all day. That's why. I'm not much of an addict. Look, even just a day out working fucking hypers me up. Hypers me up. All right there, my lovers. Teddy here. I'd just like to say that I managed to escape from the ship at Steve. I've got all the way to the Alaska, if you get me, and I got me pilot's license. Now I've got my pilot's license, I'm going to buy all the arms I can, fly to southern Spain, and I'm going to have myself some target practice at the Mountain Man, if you get me. Let's get the link out again. Go get someone on. Fucking hell, I must be boring you lot to death. Must be boring you to death. Just me up here. I'll turn my camera off while I make me do be fucking. You know, don't want to give people something to complain about, do I? Blockbusters. It's bound to be an online game of Blockbusters that we can fucking do on a live stream. I think it's getting to the point where I might have to fucking resort to doing a duck race, guys. Being up there on my own, waffling, doing impressions of people's dogs. Well, small things please small minds, I suppose. That's why I laugh at my own jokes. And that's why Gamer tells me off for laughing at my own jokes. A little behind on the checks. I'm messing around with backy and papers. To be honest, I know about the Saw films, but I've never watched the whole one. And I am a horror movie fan, but it tends to be 70s and 80s horrors. Some of the early 90s horrors, like well, it might even be late 80s, like Society, was a fucking weird one, a good one. A lot of very sort of, Masonic sort of symbols and stuff going on in there. Nightbreed is another film that is fucking amazing. Horror film, not gruesome, but very, very good film. Very good film, Nightbreed. I think it's a David Cronenberg film, and he's actually in it. Nah, Driller Killer's a good one, yeah. But then again, I like all the corny 70s gang fucking films as well. I know there was The Warriors and The Wanderers were the main ones, but there's some other good ones out there. Some really good ones. Escape from the Bronx 1 and 2. Fucking really, really good films. Really good films. Shitly made, but you know, the content of it is fucking great. Like, I'll have a look. One man band. I'll have a look. Yes, not for a very long time though. Very good film. 3 big ups. Yeah, I like the Rob Zombie ones. They're a bit tongue in cheek, aren't they? Don't mess with the baldies, Fox. You got it. I should go and get my fucking or should I? Should I or shouldn't I? Hold on, I'll see what I can do. I can't remember what his voice is like though. Showing some up there, ain't I? Who keeps getting taking the piss out for being a biker? And there's me with my cut. It's probably still got stuff in the pockets as well. No patches though, only musical patches. Whoop, whoop. It's not a scarf. It's not a scarf. It is Snowy. Yeah, great films. And like Snowy said, great entertainer, Rob Zombie. His music's fucking class. Whether you like metal or not, you can appreciate it for the show. Fucking really good. Really good. No, Mr. Bruce Lee. No, Mr. Bruce Lee. No. Never a club member, but the band I was in, we used to play for a lot of bike clubs, bike festivals. Yeah, including Angels too. I don't speak about it. So there you go. There's some of them own public bars, you know, which there's footage of me playing in. But as for saying anything about what goes on in private bike clubs that we play at, absolutely no chance. You get nothing out of me. Bagman, if you gets me. And it sounds nasty, that the libertarian. Yeah, I've played some good rallies and been to some good ones as well, Snowy. Like I said, I've never been a patch member, not my thing. You know, I know it's supposed to be, yay, free ride free, and yay, but there is a lot of rules involved and a lot that goes into becoming a member of a bike club. So, yeah, me and the guys, because a few of the guys in the band also had bikes as well. So, because we were like favourites of a lot of the bike clubs, we'd get invited to the private parties and to play, and obviously that would be in a private club. So, no members of the public allowed. Tonight, Michael, I'm going to be big up KP Nuts. I got the link out and it's pinned. I think I'm just waffling away. I am just waffling, waiting for something to come on. Well, I'm nearly at an hour, so I'll give it a little bit. I don't know who else is on this evening. I haven't got a clue who's on tonight. Who's going live? I don't know if Mark's going live on the boat tonight. Have a look at my phone a minute. It was quiet. That's why I've gone this time of day. So, I don't want to deliberately clash with people I get on with. Like, you know what I mean? It's not any sort of agreements. It's just courtesy on my part. I'm just seeing if anyone's got any anything scheduled. No one's scheduled up yet, so I'll just keep going till as and when waffling. There's someone else got a premiere going at the moment, with a good crowd in. Yeah, not a lot scheduled, gotta be honest. So I'll just keep going, see if anyone comes on. Can't be asked to set my guitars up. I could see if the acoustics tune, but I can't be fucking bothered to be really, because I've been out all day. To have a little strum. I did spend a little bit last night looking at emulators to download onto the PC. Eating Futai. Oh, Mr. Bruce Lee, Ultra's live. At the moment. I think he might have been live before I went live. I don't know. Yeah, because I've been doing videos more than lives. I was always gonna do a live early this evening when I got in from grafting, while I still got the energy. I'll have to make sure I'm still awake later when John goes live to get my doodah across to him, my number. Oh, nice, Connie. I got my PS4, which you can play emulated games on, and you can download all the old games and that. But I do like the actual system emulators when they're good ones, because it has the feel of the original system. Then with playing N64 games and Mega Drive games, and I've been having trouble finding the British Touring Car Championship. I can find Toka World Touring Cars, the original BTCC, British Touring Car Championship. No chance, can't find it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I haven't looked enough yet, but someone did tell me Grid Legends has got their 90s touring cars on it, so I've got Grid. I think I'll download the Legends pack for free and get them fucking 90s saloon cars on my PS4. Get on my fucking telly. Get on my fucking telly, Nissan Primera. Let's fucking have it. Green Renault, fucking you got it, Spermcider. Green Renault is best for the tight circuits. Fucking right. I gotta be honest though, I did like the for the longer circuits, I like the Volvo. Just because you could bash the fucking shit out of it, because we used to play it obviously with something like 50% damage or whatever it was, so you wouldn't get one clip and get a total off. Because bumping is racing in touring cars. Even AJ. Yeah, I found the TOCA touring cars. I found the World Touring Cars Championship. Oh, them Volvos, fucking amazing. Amazing cars. But then again, a lot of us are of that age that, back then, if we got to get ripped around in one of them, or even owned a fucking SRI, or the first of the Focus STs or whatever they were, the Mondeos, they were fucking, compared to Scoobies and that now, they weren't quick, but back then it was like, wow, especially the Escort RS turbos, fucking hell. Oh, sounds like the kids are sniffing balloons and having a can of cider outside or something. I don't know. Sounds like it. Excuse my slurping tea. Yeah, before I bought my little shitty stopgap Rio I got now, I was looking at 99. Is it 99? Yeah, 99 220 ST Mondeo. Owned 2 owners. Second owner had had it for most of its life, and he was a mechanic himself. And I was tempted, but I thought, oh, fucking hell, I'll fucking not so much kill myself because I don't drive fast, but when you got something like that, it's the same as when I buy a new bike. You've got to see what it does. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, they go through tires. DT, I'm going to have another look on my PlayStation Plus before I cancel it, and if not, I'll let you up for the ROM or whatever. Yeah, I like Mondeos. My mate swears by them. But I'll drive anything really. I do prefer my luxury to the, I did like the van I had, but it wasn't luxury. I've had plenty of Peugeot estates and, 7-seaters and Mercedes and things, but they're all sort of 1 or 2 year cars. You know what I mean? I just kill them, running them into the ground. But I do like my luxury cars. I do like fucking heated seats when possible, and I'm not using it as much as would justify having it, Libertarian, if that makes sense. I purchased it for a few things, to download a few things, which I have. I'm going to download a few more games before it finishes. Yeah, but no, I'm not. I can't justify paying it because I'm not using it enough. I'm just not using it enough. If I want to play if I want to stream my PS4, I can do that without PS Plus, and I can do it through my PC. So with PS Remote. Nice one, DT. Yeah, PS was one of the things that no, I couldn't justify renewing because I wasn't using it enough. And StreamYard from last year put their price up, and I bought it for the year, so I've got a year. But after that, I'm going to be switching to a different paid streaming service, maybe Streamlabs, and use it in conjunction with OBS if I learn to use it by then. But pay for the package so you get the full shebang, you know, the animated backdrops and everything. So yeah. I know, kind of taking the piss. That's why I don't mind having luxury cars because of my missus and disability and that. Our vehicles are always registered disabled, so everything's got, our driver's got disabled tax. I always drive fully comp, so I can drive any other vehicle as well, as long as it's insured. Even if it's insured third party, I can drive it. So yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean about the they tried to, it's not this year, last year they tried to automatically renew my car insurance, same car that I'd insured with the year before, Citroen Picasso. They wanted about 140 quid more, and I just said nah, fuck that, cancel, because it was going up from like 290 odd to 400 odd, 405, and I told them to fuck off, and then I got my insurance for like 250, fully comp, paid in one lump. Cheeky bastards. They take advantage of the automatic renewals. StreamYard do, and that's what PlayStation we're going to try and do as well. PlayStation might email me and offer me a deal, and if they do, I'll probably take them up on it. But yeah, I was using GTA 5 a lot on that, but I think if I'm going to stream any gaming, it's just going to be, war type games, I suppose, and level by level. Alfredo. I know I forgot to put in my video yesterday was the Pringle Tube for Baron. Pringle Tube video coming tomorrow.
Hey guys, AJ Smith here. I just come on panel because I keep getting timed out in chat tub.
Hi guys, Aaron Gamer here. I just followed out with Natural on the Society X on Jamie's. And it looks like that Natural's not going to be buying me beer anymore. And I'm going to have to withdraw access to me hole. Yeah. Precious.
I think last year it was like 100 quid for the year, DT. I think it was something like that. And this year, they wanted to automatically renew, but it was a little bit more. So I fucking cancelled the auto renewal. But I've got a month. I've got a month to download some games. I've got a fucking portable SDD here, 4 terabyte one, so I might fill that up. I might plug it into the PlayStation, format it, and fill that up with games. So. Evening, Connie. Evening. I can't hear you, Connie. You're not muted, but I can't hear you. I don't know if there's something up with you.
Right, you got me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep.
All right, there you go. I forget I mute my mic as well, so you can never be too sure, can you?
When I fire up, I've got to make sure that my mic's turned on this computer because there isn't one built into the camera. So sometimes my mic's not turned on.
Well, I'm just totally paranoid with when it comes to webcams. You never know who's like trying to hack you or do whatever. So I used to cover it up, and since I've not covered it up, I forgot I disabled the audio on it as well.
Yeah, I just pull the I've got a shutter on mine just to pull across shutter on this one.
Oh, right, got you.
But this one hasn't actually got a microphone on it. It came with as a set with a freestanding desk microphone. So I use that one on the other computer. I've got a little lapel mic here on this one.
Oh, right, yeah. No, this is stereo one. It's supposed to be stereo anyway, but
yeah,
I've no idea. I've never tried to record with it, but yeah, it's a decent one. It's supposed to do 1080p, and but yeah, I totally forgot I disabled the audio on it. That's all. So those things. What's new, mate?
Yeah, things good. All good. Yeah, Mrs. is in good health.
So,
my legs ain't playing me up, and I've been out working.
Oh, right.
So that's why I'm so chipper, because I've been out working all day. I'm full of fucking beans now. I'm full of energy.
All right. So, what's your issue with your leg or whatever it was? Because I don't follow channels, so yeah, I'm behind.
Yeah, no. A couple of years ago, I ruptured my left calf completely.
Right.
Ruptured what the I don't know what the
actual big muscle,
the muscle section's called, but it's the one that's in the middle of the calf. Completely detached, and the Achilles detached completely, so I had to have intensive physio. But I also get lower back pain and sciatica from playing rugby. But a couple of weeks ago, my right calf tightened up. The Achilles tightened up that tight. It felt like it was going to snap like the left one did. So I'm booked in for more intensive physio on both legs, but I'm not sure how much it's going to help. I think it's just my age and a boost of my body playing rugby. Even though I exercise every day, it's just wear and tear. Just wear and tear.
It's really painful shit, though, isn't it? When it comes to tendons, and I mean, I've had spasms in my muscles, and boy, they hurt. They really hurt, don't they, when they spasm?
Oh, they do. Yeah.
Cramp, like a cramp, but it's like 10 times the pain of a cramp. Yeah, it's horrible.
It is. It is. But yeah, I was still getting around and taking the dog out and that, and going about my daily stuff. But I had both my calves strapped up, and I was just about managing to get out with the dog.
Yeah, I can relate. I mean, my dad, he was walking down to the post office for his bloody gyro or something one night, and his Achilles heel, the tendon, it just snapped.
Yeah.
And he carried him walking because he didn't feel the pain. There wasn't the pain there, but he couldn't control his foot. You know what I mean? It was like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's it. My left calf
Yeah.
looks completely different to the right now, where the middle bit snapped and it retracted, and
Yeah.
it fixed itself, but it's never going to be the same.
No.
But that was the same. It sort of wasn't excruciating pain when I did it. It was about 10 minutes later when I sort of realised what had happened properly, and like you said, my foot was just flopping around.
Yeah, flopping.
No real control over it. And if you did try and straighten it, the pain was just wow. Like,
yeah. So you've had the big boot on then? You've had the big whole leg boot thing done, have you?
I had it
yeah,
just fully strapped up, and I was on crutches for 8 weeks, and I was going like once or twice a week for physio. So
that's the painful bit, though, isn't it? The physio. I mean, I only severed a bloody tendon in my thumb. I punched through a glass door and severed the tendon in my thumb. And it was pissing blood, and I went to the bathroom, and I was trying to wash it out and blah blah blah. And I thought, why is my thumb not working? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and I had to go. I had to go to hospital and get it tied up. But the pain just from having the mold taken off your hand, it's psychological, isn't it? It's weird.
It is, yeah. But like you said, I'm not looking forward to the physio. Because the first session, I know they're going to have the history of my left one on record, but they're going to go. I know what they're like. They're going to go because the right one hasn't ruptured. They're going to go deep with the massage, and it's going to be bad. I know it's going to hurt, but they do it on purpose to see. Test the strength. If they got to test the strength of the tendons and the muscles, haven't they? So
well, that's it. Just going back to when I had my severed tendon on my thumb, and she was there massaging it, and she was giving it some shit, and I was like, she said, "Are you all right?" I said, "No, I feel a bit sick." She says, "Oh, that's natural. Don't worry." I was like, because I'd never used my thumb for like the past 6-8 weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
It was just this reaction. I was going nauseous. I was getting faint, and it's weird how your body reacts, isn't it? It's really weird.
Yes, James. It's old geezers talking about their senior problems. I think you should come up and join in, to be honest. Well, I've I know full well that my shoulders are knackered from rugby. My knees not so much. Did have a little bit of problems with them, but it's my calves. But my calves are oversized for the size of me. And
Well, I've always been a walker and a cyclist.
Yeah.
So I've got big calves. I've naturally got big calves, but just now and again lately, I don't know, like you say, our age, but putting my legs up, if they don't get blood flow, they go into cramp mode, and then they spasm, and when that muscle spasms, it bloody hurts, doesn't it? It's So having big calves is good, but when they give you some pain, it's not. So what's this regarding emulation? Do you play games? Are you into?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a gamer. I haven't gamed much lately, but I do like my old console games. I like playing old console games, so emulated games, Super Ghosts and Ghouls, Wonder Boy, the old platformers.
Man,
I love the old platform games.
You've got MAME, you can play all that old stuff.
I found that I'd forgotten about it, and I found it again last night. So I was pleased about that, and I can use my PlayStation controller on the PC as well. So that's a bonus.
I was quite fortunate to have grown up with it all, because I'm like 80, 84, 86. when I went to college, they just started coming out with arcade machines.
Yeah.
And if you remember, 1942 and
Yeah.
like you say, Wonder Boy and
Bionic Commando is one of my favourites.
yeah, and they came out with Outrun. So if you remember the Outrun,
I remember that coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the big thing, and I was fortunate enough to be part of that. When it came out, because it was a sit-down cab thing.
Yeah.
Rumble on the steering wheel, and you had a gear stick to change high and low, and it was absolutely amazing. It was great times. Yeah. So I've grown up from.
I remember at the fun fair there being a bigger queue for Outrun, and I can't remember what the bike one was. There was a motorbike one as well, wasn't there?
Oh yeah. Well, if I had
side by side.
If I had my memory on me, I'd be able to tell you. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember queuing up with my 50p piece, and that was a lot back then for my first ever go and sit down Outrun, And that was at the fun fair. Super hang on, James Ryan's got it. Super hang on.
Yeah, that's it.
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm still a bit snuffly, Alter. I was well enough to get out today. I don't think I had the CV. I think I just had a man flu.
Well, man flu is COVID. Come on, let's pick it up. Let's pick it up.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Evening, Nathan. If that's Nathan and not AJ. It's very quiet over here. There's usually been a few people in the back, either trying the old P-bomb come on thing or dropping someone else's StreamYard links. They must all be busy elsewhere. I wonder where.
I don't know. I've not looked. I'll stay with you for a while. Don't worry. Are you rolling back there or what?
What's that?
I say you're rolling back there.
I am just about to, yeah. Just about to. I've got some catching up to do because I've been out all day. So.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll stick to the liquor because my lungs can't do the old smoke stuff now. So. Yeah.
All right, Jace. All right. As long as are we both on the list, Jason? They got busy list business going on.
Tell me, go on. What's going on?
I don't know. I just. Oh, Nathan.
Hello.
Yeah, Nathan.
Yeah, no, I just had a quick listen earlier on, and just someone sort of made mention that people had been talking about a list. I just saw it in chat.
Oh, not the P-bomb.
So I just ran with it. Not a P-bombing list, a different list. Right. I've just sort of. That's why my title is like, "Am I on the list?" or whatever it is. I can't even remember what the title is. Right. Yeah, am I on the list? That's right.
By the way,
there you go.
Ministry, that is actually me in the chat. By the way, just check the channel and you'll be able to find out from that.
Yeah, no, we just had AJ backstage as the fake Nathan Benson in the private chat saying we're always watching Ministry, you Mongo. So,
we are always watching.
How are you doing, Nathan? You all right?
I'm good.
Nathan's not listening.
Man. Yeah, AJ Smith up to his usual attention-seeking tactics.
Yeah.
How you doing, Connie? You good?
Yeah, good man.
Good.
Not spoke to you for a while, have
I? Yeah, although I resorted to night nurse.
Oh yeah.
To help me sleep, and then
night nurse. Tell us about it, Ministry. I was watching some catch-ups, And you had a big bottle of Night Nurse. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you drink it?
I just took a normal the recommended dose,
Right.
and then like finished my stream and whatever, and went to sleep because I wasn't feeling well. It did get me off to sleep, but you know, it used to really knock you about, but I suppose you have to drink a lot of it these days for that to happen.
I've never had it. I've never had sleep.
Yeah, I had it the one night and had a good night's sleep and felt better.
Well, drink a lot of what?
Night Nurse. So it's a cough linctus, but it's there's an original one which will knock you about, and there's one that's non-drowsy. I bought the drowsy one so I could sleep without coughing, and it helped me a lot. I got a good night's sleep, felt a lot better. It got rid of the fever and everything. I didn't have it next day, and I had, because I was coughing yesterday, I had a dose last night, normal 20ml dose. 2 hours later, went to sleep, and then woke up 5 this morning for work. So, and I haven't been coughing much today. So it loosens the phlegm on your chest while you're sleeping, I suppose.
All right.
It's got that stuff in it. Phenylene something or other. I don't know. It's a decongestant and catarrh clearer.
Because I'm fucking vaping at the moment, and it's really bad shit. I mean, I'm vaping, but there's no nicotine in it, and I just can't get off it. You know when you like it. So it's really killing me because you go to bed and middle of the morning you're like coughing up some fucking jellied shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crap. But yeah, I wish I could get anything.
I've never been able to get on with the vapes, to be honest. I don't know whether I'm smoking them wrong or what, but they make me cough terribly. I've bought them mild ones, fruity ones for in the car when I'm driving. So, I'm not smoking cigarettes or my missus roll-ups, and I just can't do it, man.
No.
Anyway, you two, I will hopefully see you later on. I literally just want to pop up here just to confirm that it was actually me in the chat and not that attention-seeking prickstick.
Oh no, they're listening. They're on ultras. They're probably listening, restreaming, whatever.
What? They're all on ultras, are they?
But no, ultras live. I had Love Needs live as well. So
he's probably live because he doesn't want to come over here after what happened the other evening.
I don't know. He spoke to me. I spoke to him yesterday. He was all right, man.
Oh,
I don't take things to heart. I never take things to heart. If people have a good go at me or whatever, I really
popcorn ones, yeah, sure.
I really don't take it to heart. It's got to be something like pretty sinister for me to even get riled up,
I mean, at the end of the day, look, the only reason why I literally when it popped up is because a lot of the things that he was doing a lot of confession through projection. So that's why when it popped up, I was thinking, pot fucking Kettle Black or what? I didn't even really plan to
do that.
Stay in the fucking chat. But then, he decided to come up and have a bit of a bitch fit.
Big up, Shark. I've got to put my scarf back on. Anyway, so on that. I want to see me with my scarf on.
One-man band. I wouldn't doubt that at all. I can very much believe that.
Got to do it right, or not at all.
Oh yeah, Ministry. There's somebody copying.
Is that the bandana look?
That's a shmurga. Everyone says it's a scarf, but it's a shmurga.
Ministry. You do know there's somebody copying your name and all that and coming as a porn bomb, don't you?
Yeah, it's Crinkle.
Oh yeah.
There's more than one. There's more than one.
I had that one coming.
No, there's more than one. There's more than one. Flavors has been done. Fisher even put a video up this morning of she clipped Crinkle backstage pretending to be me. So he's using my face mapped my face as well. So
she get Crinkle backstage and then he porn bombed.
No, she she screen recorded him backstage when he was backstage as me.
Yeah,
Not just in name, not just with an avatar, with my face.
Yeah.
So, and it's out there. It's on Official's channel. I'm not gonna fucking show it or play it.
I'll have to go and look at
Even
that.
though me and Fish get on, I'm not gonna do that because I know she doesn't like people using her content. So, I've been warned by her before for using her content. So I'm not gonna. I've had one warning. I'm not gonna get a second.
I'll just go and have a look at her channel then. I'm popping off anyway now. Like I said, I just thought I'd just come on, just confirm it.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
All right,
yeah. What time you want till tonight?
Me, till my missus comes off her machine, which is probably a couple of hours, hour and a half, probably an hour, another hour, Nath. I'll say another hour.
I may see you later, I may not, but for now, have a good one.
Yeah. All right, Nath.
All right, Bob. See you later.
In a bit. Yeah, I'll probably do another hour, and my missus will be coming off her machine and making all sorts of noise then, so I'll have to change devices and.
She'll want another cup of tea soon, won't she?
She will, yeah, she will. But when I change devices, I'll be watching streams and listening to music. I expect having a chill. That's what I usually do. Have some music on that in another window quietly while I'm listening to streams.
You said you were working. You said you've been working today. What have you been doing?
We had to go and change the flue cap on a oil boiler flue.
Oh, you're a gas engineer? Or?
No, my mate is.
Right.
My mate is, yeah, he Corgi registered.
You can't say Corgi. It's whatever now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what it is. Yeah, he's fully registered, gas safe. Yeah, so out with him, we had to change a flue top.
All right.
He didn't grumpy, which was just a quick 5-minute job, but we had to go from South Wales out past Bath.
Oh, so you've been driving?
Right. A lot of driving. Took us a couple of hours to get there, or an hour and a half, hour and 3/4. That was a 5-minute job, and then we had to go to Worcestershire to change an oil boiler.
Oil boiler? Jeez.
Yeah. So we got up there, I think about 11 maybe, and we were on our way back by about 1:30, so it didn't take us long to change a boiler at all.
Do you know, it's funny. I keep getting all these people knocking on the door saying, you know, are you on benefits? Do you want your loft insulation doing? Do you want floor insulation? Do you want a new boiler? Blah, blah, blah. And I keep thinking, how long is this government scam going to go on for? Because we're not going to deal with gas for much longer, are we? If you think about it.
No.
It's just going to end. So I don't understand why they keep plugging all these, it's supposed, you know, very efficient combi boiler. It just doesn't make sense because...
No. Well, someone, I think it was Tyrone was saying the other day that, I think it was his live, that he'd had a part changed and on his boiler, and it had to be done on this pump and that, and it ended up costing him 600 odd quid.
Yeah.
And I was like, fucking hell. The mate who I was out with today, they're cheap Italian fucking boilers, combis, but he can pick them up for 600 quid.
Yeah.
That's the whole boiler, not the fucking pump. That's the boiler. Everything you need. You know what I mean? You know, if you're boiling on a budget. But well, I know with him that he worked for Worcester for 13 years, and and then went out on his own. He worked for Worcester Bosch.
Yeah.
Now he's out on his own, and we were out working for Worcester Bosch today. So.
Right. See, those are the only boilers you could really trust. I mean, well, there's a couple of others, but there's so many shitty boiler makes out there, isn't there?
Yeah.
And I think that's what you know, these scams are coming around fitting into it, you know what I mean?
Well, that's it. He always gives his because he's got some clients that maybe have a portfolio of 4 or 5 houses that all need servicing, and
yeah,
2 or 3 of them may need a boiler, and he'll give them a catalogue and say which ones do you want, and 99% of the time they're going to go for the cheapest one, aren't they? They've all got 3 years parts and labour warranty on them, new boilers nowadays. So, you know, but yeah, we changed. Not a large oil boiler today. It's just awkward more than anything.
Yeah. No, just going back to what I was saying though, you know, when they're coming around and they're posting all these flyers, you know, if you're on benefits, you get a new boiler, blah blah blah. It makes me sick because we're getting all our cars taken off the road, aren't we? You know, diesel, petrol to go electric, and here we are still promoting gas boilers. It doesn't make any sense. Let's get electric, you know what I mean, and get electric prices down.
Well, they're pushing electric underfloor heating and the Northern European style air blown heating now, which is all electrical, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they are trying to phase out gas. There's no ifs or buts about it. They're trying to phase it out, because our supply could be cut at any moment. So they've been trying to phase it out for a while.
All modern houses are pretty much, well, not detached houses, but flats, if you will. They're all electric anyway, because they're not going to allow electric.
Yeah, they've all got them. They're more efficient now, but the electric storage heaters, haven't they?
Yeah, that's right.
It's like an electric radiator in each room.
That's right. Yeah,
they're far more efficient.
Storage tank.
Far more efficient.
Yeah. So I don't understand. I don't understand why the government is still allowing, going forward, gas boilers. It just doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't.
No.
Anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. I mean, I don't want to put people out of work. There's plenty of boilers out there, plenty of gas, and people who are gas instructed. And
no, Mark Supra. There's probably there's probably a way of you getting a free boiler, I would say, if yours is really old and connected.
Yeah, get it where you can. And to be honest, gas is far cheaper than electric at the moment. So, in terms of heating,
and they're even trying to slap like a smoky tax on fucking logs and that to burn in wood burners, isn't they? And coal.
Oh, it's crazy! Crazy,
bastards. How ridiculous,
Yeah.
I know they give up fumes, but fucking hell.
Yeah. No, you've got to be, under the radar, I suppose, these days. But it depends where you live, doesn't it? I mean, there's always going to be some snitch who says, I can smell something burning and reports you. You know what I mean? But I think if you've got a log burner and you can get some, you can get some wood without having to pay for it, then go for it. Anyway, back in a minute.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, big up Rusty Lee. I will not comply either. When I move, I'm definitely having a fucking wood burner in the house or an open fire, and I'm having a fucking wood burner in the man cave. It's as simple as that. And I'll go and harvest my own fucking wood. I've got chainsaws and a well. Yes, Rusty, if that's who I think it is in the air. I can't see your avatar quite well, but I think if it is who I think it is, yes. Yes. Evening Radio.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. What's going on? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, look, let me shut down another window. Hold on. Fuck. Done. Yeah, I've got a wood burner, but I'm gonna get a monster for my next place. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck all that. And like, I'm planting trees as we speak. Do you know? I'm cutting trees, like clearing, but I'm planting behind me as I go.
Yeah.
It's gotta
I
be-
think it's ridiculous what they're, doing in this country and tax, putting extra tax on wood and coal and that. But for me, it's not going to be an issue because I can just go on the mountain and collect coal and
I've heard
you get down the coast in the car with a chainsaw,
I've heard
driftwood.
that in some towns that they're banning wood burners, and you can only have you can burn certain like coal or whatever.
Yeah, and some places it's like it's compressed cardboard or fucking something, or it's like chipboard essentially. It's like mashed fucking sawdust and cardboard together, and compressed and pressed that hard that it just burns for hours. But I can't see how that's any different than burning fucking well-seasoned wood.
Yeah, maybe because it's a waste thing, it's like a second use or something, maybe in their eyes.
Yeah.
What I'd be doing though is I'd be getting if I was in the UK, I mean, there's everywhere you look, there's like trees, even in the towns and that, there's trees, you know what I mean, doing a bit of stealth. But it's like poaching, isn't it, really? Do you know what I mean? It keeps you young.
Yeah.
And just buying a bag of approved fuel. So if ever you get a visit, you say, no, this is the gear I'm using.
Yeah.
They're not going to get up on the roof, are they, and test what you're burning?
No, that's it. Yeah, I'm lucky enough to have a chainsaw and be proficient with it. So, it's no problem for me to, get myself some deadfall and like I said, I can, I know where there's seams of what wasn't deemed good enough when it was mined and it was left and tipped into the slag heaps, and it's all been exposed from wash away with water. So you can pick buckets in no time of good burnable coal.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you get up there with a trailer?
Some parts you can get close enough. It would be like a 50-yard walk to sort of dump the bag into the trailer.
So wheelbarrow, maybe.
Yeah.
It's the future.
Love the coal. We love the coal and the sulfur and the smell.
I smell of coal burning is something else, isn't it? It's homely.
Never had a coffee
brewing. It's like walking into an house with the smell of coffee brewing. You walk into an house with an open fire with some well up coals, and it's got that smell, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's a memory for me. I can, it's one of them sort of memories that you can remember the smell.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I mean, call me nerdy, but I've just got a game called Train Sim World 4, and you get to play on the Flying Scotsman, and it just brought back so many memories because all the carriages are the old, the slam door carriages, like not electronic, and you go back and you look at all these carriages and you think, Jesus, that is my era. I used to be there. I used to be on that train with a chuffing loco. It's weird. So long live coal.
Yeah, it's been a.
I'll let you boys back on. I'll speak to you later. Take it easy.
Oh, okay, man. All right. Yeah, there's been a few videos done lately of my local mining museum. Abandoned and Forgotten Wales, or Forgotten and Abandoned Wales. I'll have a look in a minute, but he did a video, and I think his mate did a video as well. I haven't watched it all yet, but I know what the mine was like, but I'd recommend anyone to have a look. And when they shut the mines, Maggie, I know a lot of, spit and all that. I think she had some sort of foresight, because there's over 400 years worth of mining left in our mine here alone.
Oh yeah, well,
you
imagine the rest of the world, yeah.
That the heads are still open on and they're still accessible, even though it might be overgrown and people might not be able to see it. The heads are still there, ready for a wheel to be put on. So I'd advise anyone to have a look at Abandoned and Forgotten Wales video.
It's like when you go back to I don't know, 10 years ago when we had the fracking disputes.
Yeah.
Well, fracking was basically just mining down to coal. That's all it was. Releasing gas from the coal. So it's stupid.
Yeah, well, they called it shale gas, didn't they? Because they go through the gravel and, like you said, into the layers of coal, but it would be fractured coal, like already releasing gas. Like you said, it wouldn't be solid fucking slabs.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
I think fracking was that's a bit naughty, I think, but I don't know,
Well, it depends what it was. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's ground in corruption. It's not the same as
interfering with water.
Yeah. But it's I don't understand. I don't understand what where they're going with energy and what we're supposed to be doing. Do you? I mean, like I was on about earlier, I mentioned that my car tax was £180 this year for my 1.6 diesel. And when I bought it 13 years ago, 2010, they were promoting diesel as being the cleanest form of transport, energy, and it was a £30 car tax at the time. £30. So we all bought these cars, and we all traded in our old cars and got the old. You remember the government £500 back for a car or whatever it was. Yeah, so I did that. Got 500 quid for my old car, and here I am now paying £180. It's just absolute bullshit. I mean, what's diesel now? Why is diesel so bad? I don't get it. Because they can't obviously get rid of every truck, can they? They can't replace every, truck on the road at the moment. They can't replace every, what do you call it? Say a container ship, anything big like that running on diesel.
No.
So it doesn't make any sense to punish fatty little people like ourselves running diesel cars.
Well, because they're trying to push us all towards electric, which I don't think will happen. It can't happen. It won't happen. They'll just try and steer us away from diesels and towards petrol electric hybrids, and then I think they'll just it'll just be heavy agriculture and heavy haulage that use diesel. Because they're still going to be producing diesel no matter what.
Oh yeah, it's not. Yeah, well, fuel companies are not going to just shut them down, are they? So.
Oh no. But that's why I said it before. That's why Gates and others are buying up all big, massive swathes of the Midwest in America, because it's all corn and soybean country, and bioethanol is massive in certain states in America, and it's better for the environment. It's better for the vehicle. You get better performance, better miles per gallon. And that's made from soybeans and corn.
It's funny you mentioned that. As soon as you said that, I went back to you remember Top Gear. I remember Clarkson and what you call it doing an episode on that where he supposedly planted all his own.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was corn or soy or something. Yeah, they had fun.
but yeah, it's massive, and Gates among others, among all them other tech giants, they're all buying up Iowa, Nebraska, Kentucky, all the sort of low-lying agricultural states. And then they're just leaving tenant farmers in. So really what they're doing is what the aristocracy used to do here, and that's, farm tenant farmers. The farmers don't own the land. They get paid to farm the land. They get paid well, no matter what the yield, because the owner of the farm has got millions and millions and millions of acres.
Yeah. Land is the big money.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, people give it away, and that's the problem.
Yeah. Well, I do watch a lot of farming channels, and the one in particular, a young guy, he's only in his 20s, he may be about 30 now, but started a YouTube channel on his family's fucking corn and soybean farm.
Right.
And they've bought up a load of farms around them because he could see it happening, because he went to university to do a sort of business degree, and he could see it happening. So he's been buying up all farms around his, and everything they grow, and I think they've got a couple of thousand acres now. Everything they grow is corn and soybean,
Right.
bioethanol production, so fuel, car fuel. And they're also paid by Monsanto and other companies. It's not Monsanto, it's other GMO companies to grow and test their products. So it's a win-win situation for them. So that's why a lot of farmers they're not selling up their land, they're buying up land, but a lot of farmers are prepared to sell up thousands upon thousands of acres to Gates and the like.
Yeah, well,
you can your family and have this wage, and crazy. America's going to be owned by about fucking 6 conglomerates soon.
Yeah, going back to diesel, I used to watch a lot of American truck building, and the big Cummins engines, and things like that.
Hello, bro.
You good?
Yeah, we're in the hospital right now.
What have you done?
I'm not really gonna say. Yeah, bro. Here's the tour.
Yeah, there we are. Nice.
All that for a tattoo.
Yeah, all that for a tattoo. How are you, Connie?
You all right? Yeah. Go on. What are you doing?
I'm not really comfortable with saying. Well, all I know is that one might be better. Let's just say it might be Crohn's disease.
You'll be right. When you sound tricky enough, anyway.
Let me get my headphones, because I think there might be an echo.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Drinking water. Shall I leave the wine alone? And it's not a scarf. It's a schmerger. See?
A sniper, aren't you?
I am a sniper. I am. I went through Hereford on the way home from work today, so that makes me officially SAS. I'd like them apples.
Allahu Akbar.
So yeah, I'm all scarfed up.
Evening, Spunky. So go
Pork
on.
chop. It's not a fucking scarf. It's a schmurger. Oh, looks like everyone's on the line. I'm on the doobies. I've got some catching up to do because I've been out all day. But no doubt my missus will find out I'll do the thing because she don't like it. And that's fair enough.
Have you seen what Pork Chop said? 7:34.
Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
You funny Jack.
No, he didn't, Chops. No, I don't think so anyway. No comment.
No comment. There it is.
Evening, Don. Evening, Don, you gangster. Oh, Laura's on the mines.
Little
Charles on
Laura.
the mines. It's all going to go wrong. I hope you're going live later then, Laura. If you lot are all drinking, you better get on the panel together.
Yay.
Oh,
my mic sound weird?
You really crackly you are, Drama.
Just give me 1 second.
Spunky's having a posh drink. He's having a posh drink. He's on the Bristol cream. Nice and smooth.
The what? Bristol cream?
Bristol cream sherry.
Oh, right. Jeez. I used to mix that with lemonade, yeah. So good M&S, yeah, sherry with a bit of lemonade. That was good.
Yeah, I only really have a little tip of whiskey, but I did used to like a little vodka, but one of my very, very favourites, and it's really, really sort of not many people drink it, is Galliano and lemonade. Hey, brother.
No, it's not working.
So, you sound like R2D2. Sound like a Imperial drone.
You're not the droid we're looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to like a bit of Galliano and lemonade. I used to get some funny looks when I was out and asked for it for a drink.
I've never heard of that. Explain.
Galliano is vanilla liqueur.
Vanilla, right?
Vanilla liqueur, but it's in like a really weird bottle and.
We'll just stay without the mic. We'll just stay without the mic.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, Galliano. It's used as obviously most times it's used as part of a cocktail to give a vanilla flavour.
Yeah.
But I just used to like Galliano and lemonade with ice. It's so refreshing.
Right.
And it doesn't taste like alcohol, which can be a problem.
Yeah. Well, I grew up with Pernod. That was my favourite. That was my go-to thing.
I had bad experiences with Pernod.
Well, I have too. I've had many bad experiences with Pernod, but I still go back to it because I love aniseed. I love licorice. I love aniseed. Yeah.
No, I had a night on snake bite and black. Snake bite and black.
Oh, right.
I had like 2 or 3 of them, and that was like enough to have me half pissed.
Yeah.
And then, someone said I was only young at the time as well, like I think 17. I think someone said, go up and get us. He said, I'll have whatever you're having. Get yourself one and get us both a Pernod and black as well.
Black, yeah.
So we were drinking snake bite and black and Pernod and black, and then next day I was like hanging. I was purple all over from vomit. You know what I mean? Never drunk Pernod since.
No, apparently it's one of those drinks where I don't know if this is true. It's one of those urban myths, I suppose you call it. But if you've been on Pernod all night, it's in your stomach, and if when you get up in the morning, if you drink water or drink something, it supposedly gets you pissed again. I don't know if it's an urban myth or not, but yeah, there's something about Pernod and absinthe, I suppose.
Like that, Rob? Like that, Rob? Nice, no. Yeah, I had bad experiences with Pernod, so anything anise I don't like. And that includes food that smells of anise, you know, that Pernod smell.
Right.
So fennel's a no for me.
Right, that's weird.
Fucking, I hate the smell of the stuff. And also tequila. I nearly.
I bet you don't like bloody, what you call it then, do you? Aniseed balls.
I do like aniseed sweets, and I like licorice.
Oh, right. That's weird then. I was just going to say, aniseed balls, that's where the flavour comes from. Yeah.
Owler, I wouldn't pour that on Scrumpy. It was, what we used to buy was Merrydown, which is a Perry, and that. I do, Lordy, like balls. Yeah, Thunderbird. Thunderbird was a favourite.
Oh my god, yeah, Thunderbird. Yeah.
Thunderbird, you
Blue.
fucking neck that.
Thunderbird blue and Thunderbird red, weren't they?
Thunderbird's blue and red, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to get.
Yeah, you're going back to when I was 16, I think now.
Yeah, Merrydown. We used to call it Fawley Down because a litre and a half bottle of it, I think it was something like 9%. But when you're 15 and you neck it down, it's like, oh, fucking hell. Then back to the shop then for some Thunderbird.
What put you off booze? What got you onto green? What?
I've always smoked, but booze just the hangovers got worse. I can't drink. So see, if I went out to see a band and someone offered me a beer and I said, yeah, go on then, a lager, a pint of lager, and I had 1 or 2 pints of lager, within half an hour I'll have a hangover, without a headache, dehydrated. I don't know whether it's something in lager, beer, but I'm all right with shandy. That doesn't make me feel ill. So watering it down, sort of helps. But the only thing I can really drink without and get a little bit tipsy without feeling ill is whiskey, Jack Daniels mostly. But whiskies, Jack Daniels, Jameson, fan of Jameson, Canadian Club. So mild, tasty whiskey.
I can't touch any spirits like that. No.
Yeah, no bells or fucking grouse. Right, I can't even stomach them sort of malt whiskies. It's got to be posh, Glenfiddich, Glenmorangie. But yeah, for a tipper, when I used to go out with a band, I'd have a few Jameson. I'd have like 2 or 3 or 4 Jameson, and I wouldn't be tipsy or pissed. But if I had 2 or 3 pints, I wouldn't be able to play bass guitar. You know.
It's weird. Yeah.
I have a tipper. Like I said, it's whiskey, but it's not very often. I did when I was feeling rough last week or the week before. I did drink like a triple or a quadruple out of my Jack Daniels straight down the hatch.
Well, they say, don't they? Like hot whiskey. It's supposed to be very good for colds and things. So yeah, my dad used to do it all the time. I mean, I'm going to swear it. He's a Bell's drinker, but he always used to have hot bells and water, bells and water. Yeah, he used to love it.
The old club across the road, there's still some old timers there that like they like their jugs of water on the table for
having
with their whiskey. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Yeah, conservative club across the road, like.
Oh, that's good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, still people that do it, you know, have the whiskies and their jug of water on the table, and when they're playing cards and that, I suppose, is to make the drink go further as well, isn't it?
Well, no, it's a funny thing because I just never got into spirits. I really can't touch spirits. It's
Wine makes me violently ill.
Wine?
Wine makes me violently ill.
Does it? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because red wine in particular is supposed to be quite good for you as well, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
Supposed
to be, but no, it makes me violently ill. It really
Right.
does. But I haven't got any sort of like I said, any tolerance for alcohol. I've got a couple of beers in the fridge, and they're amber ales, 4.something%. But I'll just put a little bit of lemonade with them.
Yeah.
But one of them cans made into 2 shandies, and I'll be tiddly. You know what I mean? That's one can. That's just one.
I totally get you. I mean, I'm going to tell you a story when years ago when me and my girlfriend split up. You know, I was overweight. You know, quite overweight, 14 stone. I'm only 5'8". So a couple of stone overweight. So I thought, you know, if I'm going to get back into the dating gear, you know, dating scene, find somebody else, I'll lose some weight. So I got on the old treadmill and started running, you know, watching what I was eating. And I thought the biggest calorie intake is drink, isn't it? You know, it's one of the biggest things, you know. So I knocked drink on the head.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I went over 6 months, you know, and I shed 2 stone easy. So, you know, I was fit, you know, running wise, not eating shit and not drinking.
Yeah.
And I went to my brother's for his birthday, or his, you know, sister-in-law's birthday, and they offered me a bottle, and I thought, shall I, shan't I? And I thought, you know, I'll do it out of, you know, being respectful. I told him, you know, I'd gone teetotal for 6 months or so, and it was only a little bottle, and I had this bottle of beer, and I have never tasted beer as nice in all my life. Do you know what I mean? It was like my taste buds were just completely new to the taste of beer. It was so weird. But yeah, you know, if you give up something for so long, you know, realize what it must be doing to your body is what I'm saying. You know, it must be really screwing up your, you know, your smell and your taste and everything, because
my sense of taste and smell is terrible because of smoking weed. You know, my missus will say to me sometimes, "Oh, you fucking stink of green," and I'm like, "Well, I can't smell it."
No.
And she said, "Well, yeah, well, everyone else can when you go to the shop and stuff." You know what I mean? It's true. You know what I mean? I can't smell it on myself, but it's there.
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah.
You know.
It's like just smoking normally. I mean, I gave up smoking fags 6-8 years ago, and when you smell somebody who just smokes fags now, it's like, oh, it stinks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that thing, isn't it? Yeah. No, I get you. Yeah, it just shows you become accustomed to things. It's like walking into somebody's house with pets. You know, if they have cats or they have dogs, and you go, oh, that stinks, or you know what I mean, and they don't obviously smell it because it's their house. Yeah, it's funny how we become accustomed to things.
Yeah, that's why I'm a bit OCD. You know, with having the dogs. I've got all wooden floors, but I'm a bit OCD. Like I didn't today because I was out working, but every day I get Henry out and Hoover everywhere, even though they wouldn't. You know, so I Hoover everywhere. Make sure there's no dog there. You know what I mean?
I wish I had that motivation. I've got 2 Hoovers, but I can't be asked to do it.
I got 2. I got fucking. I've got a 2-speed Henry, but I've got an industrial Henry's cousin, his Eastern European cousin. It's called New Vac. which is the company, but it's just a new vac, and it is excellent. It is fair play.
Yeah. Yeah, when I had kids and I was living with girlfriend and partner, I used to love doing the hoovering every Sunday. Top to bottom, do the hoovering. But yeah, you just get lazy when you're on your own. It's different.
Yeah. When I was out working today, sorry to change the subject, but out working today, I found myself a new friend, and they're not very common dogs. Let's see if anyone in the chat can name what it is.
Go
on. I think I might say what it is.
Oh,
can't see her. Yeah.
Do you know that's what you call it, isn't it? That's a cross with a.
Not cross. Pure breed.
Is it not? Really?
Yeah. It's a pure breed.
Wow, no, I don't know then. I was just going to say it's got bull terrier on it. It's got that.
Anyone? AJ, I saw you were in the back earlier as Nathan Bummer or whatever it was. London Girl got it straight away.
Fox Terrier.
Fox Terrier. They are absolutely stunning. That's a Welsh Fox Terrier, but she's obviously had a haircut. But oh my God, what a fucking beautiful dog. Short-haired Fox Terriers are quite rare.
Right.
But they're weird because they got a long face, really long face.
Yeah, well, that's It's obviously a terrier sniffing dog, isn't it?
Yeah. London Girl knows her dogs well. Wire-haired Fox Terrier. You're not a fox, AJ. You're a cat. Stop it. What are you doing over here anyway? You've already been over as Nathan Benson. I thought you were over Ultras. Like, writing out lists and stuff.
Is AJ on one?
No, I haven't. I don't know. I haven't spoken to him today.
No.
I know people have been having their issues with him, but I let him on mine the other day, even though he admitted to poor Mum and Jason. I'm not convinced he's prolific or whatever, but he had the benefit of the doubt on mine. I did put my foot down a couple of weeks ago and did chuck my dummy out in the ramp.
I don't understand how people are getting caught out by palm bombing now. I don't understand because most people have got banners. The backstage, so you put your banner up anyway.
Yep.
And you ask whatever questions you want. You can ask them to do a sum for you if you want, and if they don't give you a sum, then they can't come on. So how are people getting palm bombed? I don't get it.
Yeah, I've been done a few times. I was done when the soundboards first came around. I was done by a pork chop soundboard,
right,
and an SG soundboard. But I pretty quickly took it on.
So you've gone off audio rather than visual then.
Yeah, and I was done once about a week ago, maybe. And if the live's still there, I would have deleted YouTube. It'll be in my StreamYard. I'll have to go back and have a look because I can't remember what account did me on that one, to be honest.
Yeah,
but lots of channels have been getting done with me. My avatar.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
and pork chops.
Yeah.
Lots of people have been done with pork chops avatar because I suppose it's because people let us on. Usually they trust us, let us on panel.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to understand because I mean, I was done. You know, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a panelist or anything. Sometimes when I've got tit faced, you know, I might fire up a live. So you know, I've had Chubby and a few others on, Nathan and whatnot. And I got palm bombed, and it was just after Crinkle came on. So I was like, well, why do that? Why come on, leave, and then palm bomb me? It didn't make any sense. But yeah,
Well, you know, Winkle's sort of. When I first sort of found this side of YouTube, you know, I asked him what he got out of gore bombing, and I didn't get a straight fucking answer, and just really wondered if I thought it was disgusting that there was something wrong with me, but I think it's the other way around, to be honest. Because he gore bombed me, you know what I mean? You know, I was new to it, and I was quite friendly with him. Not friendly, but you know, I would converse with him, and he fucking had me, the bastard. You know, so
yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, if you're gonna palm bomb somebody, if you're gonna do anything like this, why not stay anonymous? Why not just be completely anonymous? It doesn't make any sense to me because as soon as you come forward as, you know, being somebody that you can chat on panels with, and then you get known as, you know, a palm bomber, it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand where you're going to go forward with it.
Yeah.
You know.
Evening, Paul.
Evening, dude. I'm going to turn my camera off.
All right, fella.
My avatar's prettier than me.
I got
Evening,
a horse.
The horse. I've got teeth like a horse, but that's about it.
That's got some long mane on its nose.
Oh mate, it's the most stunning. I've known it since it was like, I think it was 5-6 days old.
Right.
And there's a guy in that back of us that breeds. I think he breeds silkies, or I'm not 100%. Either cobs or silkies. And oh my god, it is the most stunning animal I've ever seen. It's just got this girl look about it, right long blonde mane, and really, you know, right touchy-feely.
Handsome horse.
What?
It's a handsome horse.
Oh, it's a beautiful horse, man. It's not handsome, it's beautiful. It's another level because it's so affectionate, and I've never known that. I've never known a horse to be so affectionate to somebody it doesn't really know. Do you know what I mean? I'm not its owner. I just go see it every other day. But I shout it.
I grew up with a goat. For some reason, my dad had a big back garden, and he thought, rather than mow the lawn,
there you go.
Good idea.
A brilliant idea, isn't it?
The goat didn't want to eat the garden. He wanted to eat all his shrubs and plants and everything else.
Oh no! They're good for clearing brambles.
I grew up with a goat. Moss side, Connie grew up with a goat. But yeah, our goat, it would. I'm you know, going back to what you were just saying about the horse and intelligence and things like that. She wouldn't go to sleep at night unless I petted her to sleep. It was absolutely ridiculous because I used to play with the goat all day long, you know, running around the garden and headbutting and, you know, doing stupid things like that. She wouldn't go in a bed, you know, in the shed or whatever it was. I'd have to go down and sit with her until she went to sleep. It was absolutely crazy, yeah. So yeah,
that's mental.
Animals are, they're more intelligent than you think, yeah.
I think if an animal like that, like a horse or a cow, anything that's not a domestic animal that don't rely on you for food, if you can attract that kind of an animal, it means that I think as a human, I think they think you must be okay as a human. Otherwise, I don't think they'd risk approach. Do you know what I
No.
mean?
Yeah.
They're very sensory animals, aren't they? Like
Yeah.
horses and cows and what have you. They're constantly fucking shitting themselves.
It's like,
Well,
yeah, I mean,
they can tell as they approach you if you tense up and get nervous, or if you just sort of like with horses. Horses seem to like me, and you know, you can talk to them and their ears prick up, but then if you sort of ignore them a little, they come to you. They think,
Well,
hold on a minute, why aren't you talking to me? And they come over and give you a nudge and inquisitive.
It's bizarre, isn't it? It's very strange because they're supposed to be frightened to death of us. But I think if you like, I got taught a tip to turn me back on them.
Yeah, turn your back on them.
Yeah, turn your back on them, and then before you know it, if you turn around, they're stood 6 foot away from you, and it does work. It does work.
Oh,
But
definitely does. Definitely does.
I'm slightly I'm slightly apprehensive of turning my back on a £700 fucking machine. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Runs straight over top of you.
I've had problems in the past with it wasn't a racehorse. It may have been at one point, but it was like privately owned horse, you know, locally to me, being kept in the field with the public right of way through. So I go through public right of way with the dogs on the lead, expecting these horses to either be tethered or at least have an electric tape or something. Oh, did they fuck this horse? It must have been 17 hands, maybe. It was big. It was big enough to be a racehorse. Come over, started trying to kick at the dogs and all. So I sort of ran for the stream to try and get away from it. And my oldest terrier couldn't get away quick enough. And he gave him a little bit of a kick. Fucking didn't injure him too bad, but you know, I had to sort of abandon the other dogs in the river and run back and get him, you know. Not a very nice experience. It was a big horse, you know.
There's a nature reserve around back of me. It's about 10-15 acres, and there's a real old ancient woodland in between the M62 and like central Bradford, if you know what I mean. And I were in there about a year and a half ago. I think I was going camping or something, and a herd of horses ran through forest. Fucking shit myself, man. They're about 8 foot away from me. My dogs. It was as if there were an earthquake. I've got it on my TikTok thing as a pinned video, because it's just, although it were quite, I shit myself because there were like 10 of them and they're all coming towards me, and these are big boys, but they kind of like went round me and it just felt quite nice. It was weird. Fucking shit myself.
Yeah, I regularly, when I walk up the mountain, I regularly see there's herds of sort of Welsh Black Cross Highland cattle up there that just wander around and they're not bothered by humans or dogs. And there's also wild ponies, which are obviously people's escaped horses and some pit ponies that have been let loose. But there's a herd of about, when they're all together, maybe 30, and they're some of the most stunning Welsh cobs I've ever seen.
Scarily beautiful out there.
They are, and they're
like another level of beauty. Total different thing to
not
anything
the
else.
horses, but broad and handsome, but they're really pretty friendly. But people do feed them, so and they've recently, over the last couple of years, like they do on Dartmoor and Exmoor, where they round up the Exmoor ponies and take some out. They've started to do that up here. They've started to, you know, sort of get them all together at spring, or as many as they can, and just health check them, not tag them or anything, because none of them are tagged. Most of them have been born on the mountain, so all they do is health check them and let them go.
It's like going back to a bygone time, isn't it, when you see stuff like that?
Yeah. Yeah, it is,
and you go, I don't know whether or not I like the idea of having everything laid on for me, or I'd rather live on this mountain with all these horses, because they seem to be doing well.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? There's no stress involved. They're just Keep living life, man.
Yeah, the Parks Authority are encouraging them because obviously their browsing is encouraging better habitat for the black grouse.
Yeah, that'll have a knock-on effect, won't it, for all kinds of wildlife.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of the people are putting their cattle onto the common is for the same reason. And this winter, we've seen more fucking grouse when we've been out walking than ever. Than I've ever seen in 30 years of living here. 30 plus years of living here and walking the mountain all the time. We were seeing grouse daily walking up there. You know, we'd flush a couple up. Really, really good to see. It's the furthest south moorland that's got natural black grouse.
They're another beautiful looking bird and all.
South than where I am in the Brecon Beacon, so there is some on Exmoor and Dartmoor, but they're either escapees or some but their population's coming back as well, so they may just be spreading that way.
It's nice to be part of, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice to see. Really nice to see.
It's nice to be part of something where it's just a different. It's another world you can get lost in, and just empty your bad days.
Yeah. Yeah. I grew up in. Well, I spent a lot of my time growing up in the Lake District, Ulverston way, and some of the land around there, you don't forget about it. It's a different life, different air, different people. It has
a different feel. It has a totally different feel, doesn't it? A totally different feel.
Everything's different in it. Yeah.
Whenever I get the chance, and rare now, but I just take myself off, man. I chuck my hammock and my tarp, and I just go. Disappear for a couple of nights because I found that when I go out, if I've had a troublesome time, which there's a lot of them lately, when I go out and I get my hammock up and my tarp and I've got a little fire up, within 15 minutes I've pretty much forgotten everything that fucked me over that week.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because there's too much going on around you when you go out into that kind of environment to occupy those thoughts. There's too much to see. Things are changing constantly. The smells are changing constantly. The sounds are changing constantly. So you're not like boxed in, are you?
No. I like it. Fishing as well at seafood. I just drift away.
Your thoughts just seem to like you say, drift away into no.
Your mind's taken by like in the woods. I like doing what you do, going out into the woods and just having a brew and just sitting and watching the bush telly.
Yeah.
You forget about everything when you're sitting watching a fire. Everything,
Crazy as fuck, that, isn't it? That is mesmerising watching a fire. Absolutely mesmerising. It's my favourite pastime. I've done quite a fair bit in my life, and I don't think I've ever. It's the thing I always go back to. Always go back to camping. Always.
Yeah, that's what I love about growing up with my grandparents. It was like open coal fire, and not a street lamp to be seen anywhere. You looked out the window at 10 o'clock at night. It was just pitch darkness. You couldn't see anything. No cars, no sound. Yeah.
My grandma used to take me when I have fleeting memories of my grandma taking me camping very early on in my life, and it were Morecambe. And I remember going to somewhere called Silverdale.
Silverdale, yeah. Outside in Silverdale, yeah.
Can I leave you guys a minute while I make my missus a cup of tea?
Cool.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, go on.
And I remember just looking up, and it was just black with an insurmountable amount of stars.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, where the fuck have all these stars come from? Because when you're out normally on a night and you're wandering around and you look up, you see, like 20, maybe 30 brightish ones.
Yeah.
But if you go camping and you just stop and look up on a clear night, there's millions in just an inch of your vision.
Dot in it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, calm forth, yeah. Silverdale,
that should be.
right down forth, yeah.
Yeah, I used to go to a place when I was a naughty kid, when I was younger, called in Silverdale. It was like a, like a kiddie's home kind of thing when you got a little bit too much. I used to go there, walk to church on a Sunday, get a bit of Kendall mint cake and whatever.
Yeah.
But I was happy, there, even though it was so fucking strict and.
Yeah, nice. Well, Silverdale's like it's like a little village, and then if you go down to Arnside, you go down to the water, don't you? You go down to the railway bridge.
I've got fleeting memories of it, mate. I must have been maybe 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. I went a few times. I had to go a few times.
I'm going to be ignorant here and see if anyone in chat is doing a live. I'm going to have to shut this down in a minute. My machine not very well, so he's going to be coming through this way and having a lie down. So if someone in the chat is going live, I'll pop in and jump on panel and say hello.
Laura,
we need some more. We need some more channels like yours, Ministry.
It's been Alter came in the chat before I even started and said, "Oh, I might jump on." And if it's not too thing, I say it's not going to be a rowdy one at all tonight because fucking, it's just I'm just too chill for it. It's not happening tonight. There's no disrupting going on or anything.
Unnecessary,
Yeah.
It's totally unnecessary, man.
Sometimes, but sometimes shouting just for the sake of shouting it's unnecessary.
Boring.
You can't.
Boring.
It's
boring.
Yeah. The other night I tried to get everyone to say their piece individually, and it just wasn't happening.
You've got people who like to set fire and walk away. You've got people who love and are invested in the fire. And then you've got people who just try and click in. You just can't do it. It's impossible. Yeah. You can't do it.
No,
you need to be more like.
Yeah, she's all right, Angela. She low blood pressure, that's all. So she's come off early, and she'll probably go on in the morning to catch up. But she'll come and have a lie down, and I'll keep an eye on her from the other room now.
Yeah. All right, I'm off then. I'll have a good night, dude.
All right, Paul. I'll catch you in a bit.
Your wife's all right, mate. Give her best to your wife.
She's all right, yeah.
Cheers, bud.
See you later.
In a bit.
All right, Mum. I'm going to go then. Take care.
Connie, I'll catch you in the chat in a bit.
I'll
be around.
See ya.
Bye, Connie. Yeah, a little bit. I was planning on doing a live tonight. I've done 2.5 hours, which is about my time. But my missus didn't have long left anyway. But it's just a little bit of low blood pressure, which makes her feel a little ill. So she'll come and have a lie down. Plenty of cups of tea and sweet teas and that. I'll just play a few videos out a minute because I know everyone likes a short or two. So I will play a few for the peeps. One in the chat if you'd like me to play some shorts out, and it'll be, when I mean shorts, it'll, by the time I get through a few of them, it'll be like 5 minutes. I only need one number one in the chat, and it's on. Yeah, I will be Ice. I'll be on the other computer because I can listen and watch from the other room. So,
hey guys, AJ Smith here. I just come on panel because I keep getting timed out in chat tub.
Alright, so guys, Captain Jack again. As you can see, I'm living on the streets of Bristol, and if you need any baggies, if you knows what I means, you don't knows what I means, because you don't fucking get this. You get this? You don't get this, because you don't live in Bristol. Bastards. Right there, guys. Captain Jack here. As you can see, I'm still in fucking hiding because the shit pit Steve's been looking for me all over. never mind. Keep your bastard mouth shut. Don't tell him where I am, and I'll sort you out with my finest hair wigs, if you get me. You get this? You don't get this because you don't buy me wigs in my hair, you bastards. Alright, so guys, Captain Jack here again. Well, since I've been back in touch with Teddy, I've got the best, if you get this, and he means the best Alaskan flowers. And seeing as Shit Pit Steve hasn't got no flowers, I feel very, very happy indeed. If you get me. You don't fucking get this, because you're not Captain Jack. You get this? You get this? Please, get this? Please.
Alright, my lovers. Ted here again. As you can see, I've still not been back to Shit Pit Steve's mountain. I didn't die at the hands of a wild boar. I've got my pilot's licence, and I now live in Alaska as a bush pilot. If you get mis, you don't get mis, because I lives in fucking Alaska. You get mis? You don't get mis. Bastards.
Well, how do you guys? Alright there? As you can see, not only did Steve blow me fucking arms off, left me slacker in the postman's bag, took all me man milk to consume, the dirty jet. Well, he's been back! He's been back, I tell ya! Not satisfied with taking me horns, slacking me as much as a postman's bag, and taking all me goat man milk. He's come back from the missus and kids.
I once knew a man named Shit Pit Steve. Didn't like videos done by me. Well, I would say get a grip, or that I don't give a shit. You get this? Thank you very much. You don't get it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, hello there. I was once catfished by Ultra because I have a fetish for cats. And I'm a dog. I know, weird. But it turned out that Ultra was not a cat at all, and a human being. Well. You don't get what you pay for online, that's for sure. Yeah. Hi guys, Harry Game here. As you can see, I'm on about Doom, and guarding me precious, because I heard that Ultra and AJ were coming to get me precious off me. I'm not gonna let that happen. I got me Anakin for protection, so they can fuck off and get their own precious. Precious!
Right, let's get one thing straight right now. I'm Captain Jack. I runs the streets of the Bristols. If you get me. You don't fucking get this because you don't come from the Bristols. But if you need any help with the Ultras or the AJs, If you get me. If you knows what I means. I don't think you knows what I means, because you're bastards. Please get this, and please knows what I means. Gangster Jack. Gangster Jack. Get this?
Alright, say my lovers, seeing as I's in Alaska with me pilot's licence, and I'm doing really well for myself, if you get me. Not only have I been sending Captain Jack the best Alaskan flowers to peddle on the streets of Bristols and Gloucesters, if you get me, I's also be buying old decommissioned weapons and sending them to Captain Jack in the Bristol, if you get me. If you don't get me, watch out for Captain Jack. Captain Jack has all the necessary tools to get the jobs done on the Ultra and the AJ, if you get me. You do